Onions are a staple in many kitchens around the world. They add flavor to dishes and are rich in vitamins and minerals. However, onions can also be used for something else entirely, getting rid of pests. This may come as a surprise, but onions have natural insecticidal properties that make them an effective pest control solution. Onions contain a compound called allicin. When insects come into contact with this compound, it can damage their cell membranes and interfere with their respiratory systems. This makes onions a natural and safe alternative to chemical pesticides. Onions can be used to repel a variety of pests. Here are the best ways to get rid of pests using onions. 1. Rats. To use onions as a rat poison, you want to avoid cooking onions. They are only poisonous to rats when they are raw. Consuming onions causes an instant anemic reaction in rats and deprives their cells of oxygen. Large quantities of onion will cause kidney failure and can kill an adult rat within 12 hours. To use onions as a rat poison, you can simply place chopped onions around areas where you suspect rats are living. If the rats consume these onions, they may suffer from digestive issues, leading to their death. You can also try mixing chopped onions with other ingredients such as garlic, hot peppers, or sugar and then spread this mixture around the area. Alternatively, you can try making an onion tea. To do this, steep chopped onions in boiling water for a few minutes. Once the tea has cooled, you can mix it with other ingredients and spread it in areas where rats are living. The smell of the onion tea will attract the rats, and when they consume it, they will suffer from digestive issues. Overall, onions can be used to effectively kill rats. However, it is important to note that this method may not be 100% effective and should be used in combination with other rat control methods. 2. Lice. Onions are widely known as an effective treatment for lice. Their acidic juices are known to penetrate through your hair and weaken hair lice. To use onions, take an onion and remove its skin. Then slice it into small pieces. Blend the onion in a juicer or blender with about 2 to 3 milliliters of water. Strain the concentrate to get a clean and clear onion extract. You can mix onion juice with any hair oil as well. Use a spray bottle to apply the juice to the hair, or a cotton swab to apply the juice to the scalp. Leave the onion juice on your hair for at least 30 to 40 minutes. Afterwards, wash your hair with an anti-lice shampoo. 3. Flies. Onions are a great defense against flies. You can cut an onion in half, or finely chop it, and place it in a bowl around the inside of your home to deter flies. Flies don't enjoy the scent of onions, and will try to stay clear of it if they can help it. 4. Bug spray for the garden. The sulfur component in onions keeps bugs at a distance by producing an odor that bugs hate. You can create a DIY natural insect repellent for your garden by combining 4 bulbs of garlic and a small onion with water in a spray bottle and applying it to your plants. 5. Lizards. Just like garlic, lizards hate onions, thanks to their pungent smell. All you need to do is hang them near doors or windows or simply place them in potential hiding corners. You can also make a spray out of water and onion juice to keep them out if the problem escalates. This is an easy alternative to chemical-based repellents and works effectively to get rid of lizards. 6. Mosquitoes. Using onion peels as a mosquito repellent is a natural and inexpensive method that may be worth trying if you're looking for a chemical-free option. While it may not be as effective as commercial mosquito repellents, it's still a great way to reduce the number of mosquitoes in your area. You can also make a mosquito spray by slicing and soaking onions in a bowl of water. Empty the soaked water into an empty spray bottle. Spray your room or sleeping area accordingly, and it will repel insects and mosquitoes around you. The only downside is it will make the room smell of onions. 7. Cockroaches. Cockroaches hate the smell of pepper, and also the pungent smell of garlic and onion. So what you can do is boil some water, and pour in 1 tablespoon of pepper, 1 onion, and a few garlic cloves. Let the water boil, then cool it down. Next, pour it in a spray bottle, and then spray it over the infested areas of your apartment. 8. Snakes. The sulfonic acid in garlic and onions, the same chemical that makes us cry when we chop onions, repels snakes. Mix finely cut onions with rock salt, and sprinkle this around your home and yard, where snakes like to frequent. You can also infuse garlic into any essential oil and use it to fumigate rafters, basements, and other hard-to-reach places. Finally, if you are after a general onion pest control method to help solve your pest problems, this is how you should prepare onions. To use onions against general pests, it is important to prepare them properly. First, peel the onions and chop them into small pieces. Then, place the chopped onions into a container and add water. Let the mixture sit for a few hours or overnight to allow the onion oils to infuse into the water. Once the onion mixture is ready, there are several application methods to use against pests. Here are a few. Spray bottle. Pour the onion mixture into a spray bottle and spray it directly onto plants or areas where pests are present. Soil drench. Pour the onion mixture directly onto the soil around the base of plants to repel pests. Traps. Place small containers of the onion mixture around the garden to attract and trap pests. It is important to note that while onions can be effective at repelling pests, they may also repel beneficial insects. So use with caution and monitor the effects on your garden. Also, when using onions for pest control, it is important to take certain safety measures to avoid any negative consequences. Here are some tips to keep in mind. 1. Wear gloves. Onions contain sulfur compounds that can cause skin irritation and even burns. To avoid this, wear gloves when handling onions or onion-based pest control solutions. 2. Avoid contact with eyes and nose. The same sulfur compounds that can irritate the skin can also cause eye and nose irritation. Be careful not to touch your eyes or nose while handling onions or onion-based solutions. 3. Keep away from pets and children. Onions are toxic to pets, especially cats and dogs. Keep onion-based pest control solutions out of reach of pets and children. 4. Properly dispose of onion-based solutions. After using onion-based pest control solutions, make sure to dispose of them properly. Do not pour them down the drain or in the yard, as this can harm the environment. By following these safety measures, you can effectively use onions for pest control without any negative consequences.